Hello, and welcome to Cognitive Processes Psychology, Psychology 338 at Northern Kentucky University. My name is Tiffany Mays, and I use she, her pronouns, and I'm excited to work with you over the next 16 weeks. So in this video, I'm going to do a brief introduction of myself, talk a little bit about the syllabus, course assignments, just give you a basic overview of the course, and then just end a little bit about some of the APA expectations in the course. So about me, I'm a native of Northern Kentucky, try really hard to be a Bengals fan. Some years are easier than others. As you can see from this list, I like school. So I have a bachelor in psychology and organizational communication, and then a master of public administration with a focus in volunteer management and organizational communication and leadership. I also have a Master of Interdisciplinary Studies. I basically had a tuition benefit while I was working at NKU, so I did a bunch of the different graduate micro-credentials in LGBTQIA plus cultural competency, total worker health, industrial organizational psychology, and then trauma-focused care social work. Found out if I took 2 more classes, I could get a master's degree, so that's what I did. And then I'm currently wrapping up a Master of Psychology with a concentration in mental health and wellness. Just a little bit about my teaching background. Been teaching in organizational leadership since 2012. Just started teaching in 2014 in psychology with 100 and this course. And prior to that, I was at NKU in a variety of student affairs roles. Most significantly, I created our Northern Kentucky Leadership Institute, opened the Center for Student Engagement, and served as the founding director for Student Wellness and Education Department. So please take advantage of those services. All three are thriving, and not only can it help you network, work on professionalism, but it also can help you with your overall holistic well-being. Outside of teaching, I do have a small part-time, only a few, maybe 1 day a week, at Cincinnati Arts Association. So if you're ever at Music Hall, you may see me. And then I also am an academic advisor in the Business Technologies Division at Cincinnati State. So love working with students. Just a little bit about my approach to teaching. I just really don't want you to regurgitate information, cram some information for a test, and then never do anything with it again. Yes, there will be quizzes in the courses, and they're very small, digestible pieces for you to be able to learn key concepts in the course, but my focus is engagement through applied learning, experiential learning, so that you'll be able to take the concepts from the class and apply them to real life applications, because I think that's where the true learning actually happens. And with that said, this is a 16-week course. It's online, but, please plan for, at least, 7 to 10 hours a week between the readings and the assignments. And, with the project, that there's a major project of the class, just, don't wait till the last minute. Small digestible pieces. If you do the things in the order that I ask you, it will be a very manageable project. Just a real small bit here about Canvas. If you're having any issues, please go through Module 0. If you are new to online learning, I would really encourage you to go to Canvas and to go through Module 0. If you're having any problems, please call 859-572-6911, and they can help you with any technical issues. Always make sure that you're looking at the assignment section, and then if you're looking just for a full download of all the dates, if you just hit the syllabus function on the left side, that'll give you all the due dates. I know that helps me stay organized with courses. With the syllabus, I'm not going to read it to you. This is sort of our contract, so I want you to thoroughly read it so that you have a good idea of what my expectations are and what I'm asking for, and what I'm going to support you with as well. So there will be a brief syllabus quiz. Please take 5 minutes, read the syllabus, take the quiz so that you understand. I work really hard to give a detailed syllabus and detailed assignments. So ask me any question that you want, but I would really encourage you to check the syllabus, check the assignments, check Canvas, because I try to be as detailed as possible. With this, you will need the book, especially for the quizzes. So, and again, I was purposeful with the book that I selected. It is the 2020 John Anderson Cognitive Psychology and Its Implications. Again, want this to be an applicable program, something that you can apply your learning in real life circumstances. So real quickly, overview of what we're going to be doing over the next 16 weeks. You will have two journals that you are going to assess. You will have 6 quizzes, really short 15 question, really short multiple choice questions. You will do a case study presentation, which is your major assignment, and then you will do application discussions. I know everybody loves discussion boards, but I promise we're going to learn from each other and it's going to be a good experience. So I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. So with the discussions this week, you will introduce yourself, and that needs to be uploaded by Wednesday so that I'm not forced to drop you for non-attendance, and then you'll reply to another student by Sunday. So make sure you take care of that this week. And then you will do 4 application discussions, and these the questions are outlined. So basically, we're going to tackle a different area of cognitive psychology, and there's 4 questions, and we're going to each application is going to tackle one of those. Your initial post should be 250 words, and those are due by Thursday, and it must have at least one peer review source. So scholarly sources are important. And then by Sunday, you'll respond to somebody with at least with a 50-word response. And then your final project, your video presentation, you can use PowerPoint like this, or you can use ScreenPal, whatever technology works best for you, where you can show slides that are hopefully engaging and not just full of text, so that we can give you some feedback about your presentation. So you'll upload the link, your PDF, and then the next week you will give some feedback to at least one other person in the class. So and again, very detailed information in the syllabus and Canvas. All right, journal summaries. Being an educated person is being able to take research, specifically peer-reviewed journals, and take that information and apply it to life and understand it. So I've made it very clear with what I'm looking for. I have a journal article summary template, which is in the assignment. So this is exactly what I'm asking you to do. So you're going to find some peer review journal no less than 5 years old, so kind of 2020 to the present, and then you will basically answer the questions. But again, I want your thoughts. I don't want you to just copy and paste from the article. That's a no-no. I want you to take the information, process it, and paraphrase it, and then cite when needed. And these can be a great resource. I'm sorry, that says final paper for your final project in the class. Please excuse that typo. For your final project in the class. So again, everything will culminate. You can use things from your applications, from this journal summary as resources for your final presentation. Now to the final presentation. So you will select a cognitive topic of your choice. There are lots of different options in the assignment. I've listed lots of areas, but again, we have folks from lots of different disciplines. We have psychology students, we have students who are completing the AI minor. So I'm trying to be as versatile as possible and let you dig into something that you are very interested in exploring, and you'll just follow the template of what we're looking for. And again, I would kind of begin with the end in mind when you are looking at your application discussions, when you're looking at your journal summaries, because all of those can be sources for your final presentation, which you will give an 8 to 10 minute presentation. Again, PowerPoint, ScreenPal, whatever works best for you. It must be a camera on presentation to receive credit. If not, you can only receive 25 points, and this is worth a lot more points than that. So again, if you have not given a presentation like this before, practice it out. There's lots of resources in the assignment as well. So if you need any help, please reach out. You'll respond to one peer. And again, I know it's a presentation. Some people freak out about it. Just, don't freak out about it. Follow the instructions, follow the grading rubric, and you will perform just fine. Just to wrap up, I want to make sure, again, I'm very student focused, pro student, want to make sure that you understand there are lots of resources here on campus for you. There's the tech bar in the University Center if you're on campus. If not, there's the phone number to IT. There's NKU Fuel, which is a food pantry. So I really encourage you to use it. You can visit it up to 2 times a week. We also have the Care Closet, which has lots of free professional clothing. We have health and counseling services with a variety of physical and mental services. We also have telehealth. So if you ever feel like you need any of that, please call 7777 and we'll get you connected to the proper resources. Campus Rec has more than just basketball courts. There's lots of ways to work on your well-being more than outside of physical. So please check out that service. Going to be a big proponent for the Center for Student Engagement. Again, I spent 20 years of my career there, so it's a great way for you not only to work on your professional development, but improve those career skills and resume. And more information about the library and other services. The last thing I'll just hit on is the Learning Plus. They offer a variety of tutoring outside of writing. Writing is a huge one, but they have sources for other courses as well. Just as a final slide here, just want to put some information out there about APA. At Purdue has a great kind of 101 about APA formatting, just some of the standards, 1-inch margin, double space, what fonts to use, how to properly cite things within citations, how to build a reference section. I'm not saying Google Scholar cannot find great information, but I think it's good because sometimes it's really difficult to get those articles for free. So you can get the research for free by using the Steely library. If you haven't done that before, you can schedule some one-on-one time with a librarian, because learning how to research is really important, because for this you need to use peer-reviewed journals for your scholarly research. So yeah. So I'm excited for a great semester, and please reach out if you have any questions. Take care of yourselves.